Welcome back to my channel, all the beautiful people, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. This is Meghan Markle's nightmare coming true one by one. In the past, we have seen how she was being challenged by Daily Mail UK. Uh, Good for her that she won that court battle. And then we have seen how they were going back and forth with BBC and other news media channel with all this court cases, litigation. They have become actually very good at it. They are winning actually, some of them, and it is becoming a habit for Meghan Markle, Prince Harry to go back and forth and do all of these things. So, what is that nightmare that I want to talk to you about today? This nightmare, if it is being fulfilled, then you can imagine that could be the that could be the actually end of Meghan Markle, because this will dent her credibility in the public eyes so much, and she'll be so devastated. Her brand, everything will just come to an end. Like all of this good talk, nice talks, they will come to an end, and the reason for that would be simply because people would not trust them anymore, both Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Now, what is that nightmare I want to talk to you about today? Okay, we know Meghan Markle, she did this Oprah Winfrey interview, as you can see right behind me. By the way, subscribe. Where is the subscribe? Here. Subscribe if you're new here. She did this Oprah Winfrey interview, and she revealed a lot of things. Bombshell for some people. Some other people, it is just lies. She was spitting out lies. So, depending on how you look at it, it is something, regardless, it is something you do not really want to hear from Meghan Markle. I think the fan of Meghan Markle who rooted for her when this interview was taking place, now they're regretting. Now they're saying she should not have done it. So, what is that nightmare? So now that we know Meghan Markle sat with Oprah Winfrey, and Oprah was she became really blindsided. I mean that's the only thing I can think of. Oprah Winfrey, she became blindsided by the fact that she was so much in love with Meghan and Harry. She forgot to do her homework. She did not do a follow-up TV apology, if you like, or explanation. She lost her credibility. A lot of people, I think, she lost, I would say, half of the people who used to believe in her. After watching this interview, they don't believe her anymore. And the reason for that is because she was blindsided, or maybe she was just too much in love that she became completely unaware of the reality. And so Meghan Markle took advantage of that, full advantage of that. We never learned, actually. I just want to say, we never learned. Oprah Winfrey, even though she's so famous, she makes a lot of money, but looks like she did not learn. The fact that you really need to verify information. You really cannot just judge people based on $100 million Netflix deal, and that these things are very, very fickle, and these things do not really make somebody more valuable. This do not add to their respect. These are deals. Companies, they find something lucrative today, so they go after that by all means with all the effort, but then the next day they find this same deal as something very, very unprofitable, and so they ditch them. Oprah Winfrey made the mistake, and she went after these two couple thinking this is going to be huge, and so she said, okay, we will do the interview. Oprah Winfrey and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry did this. Now, you ready for the nightmare? There are a few things I want to mention after I mention you the nightmare, the consequence of it. So, what is that nightmare? Now, Samantha Markle, she wants the same thing from Oprah Winfrey. You heard it right. Samantha Markle is saying to Oprah Winfrey, let's sit down and let me explain what happened when Meghan Markle was young, 13 years of age, out and about, making money, poor family, and barely a roof on top of the head, barely any food, clothes. This whole depiction of her situation back in the old days is so unfair to Samantha Markle. To the rest of the family, it is such an insult. Yes, we are poor, and I'm proud. If somebody calls me, you are poor, I'm proud of what I have. I don't complain. But when I tell my entire family contributed to it, my father failed to provide me food and education and whatnot, then it is not good. That means I'm insulting, I'm blaming poverty coming to me, when I should be like thankful for everything and not even mention uh, that I was going through such a hard time and nobody cared for me, because people did. Her father, Meghan Markle's father, he was the director in the lighting department for the Hollywood. He made good money, decent amount of money. Maybe not super rich guy. Nevertheless, Meghan Markle was like, oh no, 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 he was poor, I was out eating salad and whatnot. I was like, you know, really bad, in a bad situation. So now Samantha Markle is saying like, you know what, let me talk, let me talk and let me explain everything. If she does talk to Oprah Winfrey interview, and Oprah Winfrey ended up making a public apology for all the lies she broadcasted, I guess 50 million people watched that show, that interview. If she is able to do that, and if she does do that, because now, there is a possibility Oprah might do it, because Oprah is now distancing herself from Meghan Markle and Prince Harry in the recent days. Even in November, she promoted their product, the coffee, but now the last few days, I would say a couple of weeks now, according to Insider Report, Oprah Winfrey is distancing herself. So Oprah, if she comes to the point where she's willing to, make a statement, or a public statement, or give Samantha Markle a voice, then it will be a huge problem for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's brand. Remember when they spoke, when Meghan Markle and Prince Harry did this interview, they were still on a smooth sail of their stardom. They did not have any problem. They were living a very comfortable life, getting deals one after another. That was really the best time they ever had. That time will never come back. You can write it down for me, because that was the time when everybody in the States, they were super focused on these couples. Whatever they said, they believed and they broadcasted. And so a lot of companies came to them asking for this, asking for that. And now nobody comes. If anybody comes, they will have to think twice. What will be the consequence for it? If I involve Meghan, that would automatically mean you are anti-British royal family. Because this is how Meghan Markle positioned herself. If I socialize with Meghan Markle right now, to give an example, people will think I don't like the British royal family, that's why I'm with her. This is, it did not have to be this way, but Meghan Markle, Prince Harry did position themselves as a separate entity, a couple who are victim of British royal family's racism and indifference when it comes to taking care of their mental health and whatnot. If Samantha Markle does get her way and does this interview, then Oprah Winfrey, and if she does come out and make a statement, then it is going to hurt their reputation and their future deals so much that Meghan Markle, Prince Harry will have really no time to even apologize. They will have to sell their property in Montecito and go back to UK, apologize to the whole family, and maybe they will accept you, or maybe not. But it is getting worse by day. They have chosen this path of, bellicose couple, fighting against everybody actually. um, and so they're now paying the price. They have to. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.